What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the real world. Paul Pierce, ex NBA player, uh, he got a podcast called The Truth After Dark. Um, he says that if you really want to know if a woman loves you, then go out and cheat on her. If you really want to know if a woman loves you, then go out and cheat on her. He has a female host, female co-host, and you know, she they had a back and forth about it. Uh Basically what Paul Pierce stands is on this, man, is that that's the only way that you can know if she truly loves you, you know, through testing her in that type of way. You understand? Now this is his opinion. We all got opinions. You understand? That's one thing about it. I respect everybody's opinion. And that's that main opinion, from his experiences in life and how he experienced women and what he observed from other people that are around him, I'm sure, from their relationships. uh and I kind of get it, man. You know what I mean? It's like, what he's saying is, if the chick stays with you after you've cheated on her and she finds it out, which most of the time, uh infidelity is gonna come about in any relationship. That's the majority of the time. Anybody that's been in a relationship for a significant amount of time, uh, they can contest to that. These are bridges that will be crossed eventually, whether you know it or not. But anyway, basically what he's saying is, you know, if she really loves you, it's gonna be it's gonna come out after infidelity has been found out in your relationship. Now, there's two ways to look at that. You can look at that like, okay, I see what he's saying, because he's speaking from a point of view of uh thousands of women, I'm sure. Thousands of relationships that he's had with women. This is an NBA ball player, big ball player. You understand? This dude got millions of dollars. He hasn't lived the average type of life. You understand, to say the least. You understand? So he's dealt with all kind of different women on all kind of different levels, all kind of different type of situations. So that's one way to look at it. Okay, agree with that. That's agreeable. That's plausible. You know what I mean? If you cheat on her, she stays with you, then that shows that she's willing to stand the test of time with you. You have that kind of value to her. Another way of looking at it is, like I always say, people are around you and people will be in relationships with you, any kind of relationship, whether it's platonic or not. You know, if and when it's in their best interest to be. When a person feels like it's not in their best interest to be around you, I feel like they're not gonna be around you. If they feel like it's in their best interest to be around you, maybe they benefit in some kind of way. You understand? It don't matter if they find out if you cheating on them, or it don't matter if they find out that you disloyal to them, or what have you. In any type of relationship, if they deem you uh of that caliber of value you bring that type of value to their life, guess what? They gonna stick around. You understand? People stick around with you when it's in their best interest. That's been proven. You understand? But like I say, Paul Pierce, man, he's speaking from uh experience, man. Experience like a lot of us can't even fathom the type of experience that this guy is speaking from. So a lot of people not going to understand when a player like that come out and say something like that. They just can't fathom. And the chick that he on there with, she's a female for one. So she has to uh, she has to cater to her audience at the same time and her peers. You understand? She can't just say, "Oh, after he better said something like that." "Oh, I agree with you. I see what you're saying." Unless she's willing to go down a whole different lane with her career. You understand? She has to be, she has to oppose him on that because she's a female. You understand? Because the other females gonna eat that up. They gonna be, man, how you gonna agree with this man with this and all this here? But he's speaking from a level of experience that a lot of us don't understand. This dude have been in relationships, I'm sure, to where women agreed, to being in a relationship, an open relationship with him multiple times. You understand? So he's speaking from that type of experience. This man knows women on a level where a lot of you cats ain't gonna understand that. And it's not even for you women to understand. So I'm not even getting on here trying to get y'all to understand what this man is talking about. You understand? But like they say, like the little chick on there, the co-host that he got on there was saying, well, that could go both ways then. And he was like, yeah, it can. And it really can. Like I say, people are with you when it's in their best interest to be with you. Believe that. So, it go both ways. If a man cheats and he gets found out, if that woman deems that it's in her best interest to stay and keep having dealings with him, then that's what she's gonna do. If she deems that it's not in her best interest to still have dealings with him, then she's gonna leave, and vice versa. If a man finds that a woman has been uh, uh, untruthful with him, and when it comes down to fidelity in a relationship, you know, uh, you know, if it's in his best interest to stick around, then he will. It's just that simple. And then you gotta think about this. Uh maybe, maybe that woman feels like, hey, I'm the main character. Why should I stop, you know, my progress due to just some infidelity? Maybe she feels like, man, it's more important for me to be getting money and to be living a certain way than him. You understand? Or vice versa. You understand? Like maybe she feels like, hey, I'm still living in the mansion. I still got money. I'm still draining this motherfucker. I mean, that's a smart way of looking at it for all y'all ladies out there. Because I'm gonna tell you, uh, men, as a man, I'm telling you, men ain't shit. And at the end of the day, y'all ain't shit. If we speaking frank, in relationships, between men and women, there's going to be lies. There's going to be uh disloyal acts. There's going to be lies, disloyalty. There's going to be all kind of mishaps in a relationship. People end up staying together because they feel like it's in their best interest to stay together. People don't just stick together because this person is perfect. No, people, it's multiple reasons why people stick together for a number amount of years. You know, and it all boils down to it being in their best interest. You understand? Uh, your grandfather, your mama, your grandmama, your daddy. You look at these people that have been together for 30, 40 years, believe me, they've been through all kind of shit in their relationship, but they stuck through it. You understand? They stuck through it. And you might look at their relationship and say, oh, they got this and everything is perfect. Yeah, it looks perfect. You know what I mean? Because they were willing to stick through everything. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of us know, a lot of times you jump out the frying pan into the skillet. You leave this person and you go to this person thinking the grass is gonna be green on the other side, and you hit a brick wall. You realize, man, I was better off where I was at. Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna put you before you. You understand? I know a lot of women mad with what Paul Pierce said, but when a person speaks their mind, you really supposed to respect that. Because at least you know where they coming from. But when somebody got hiding things from you, that's when you should feel a certain way. That's when I feel like, hey man, that's somebody I need to watch, because I don't know how they coming. I don't know what angle they coming from. I don't really know how they feel about me or how they feel about anything. But when somebody is transparent with you, like Paul Pierce was on his podcast, respect it. Because he didn't have to keep it that real. Now, yeah, he might be trying to go viral by saying that. He may not even feel that way. Who knows? But I think he does. Because like I say, he's speaking from wisdom and experience. He knows women on a different level. And he don't judge women. You understand? He don't judge women in that type of way. He not tripping. Believe me, just like he say, you go out there, a man should go out there and cheat on his woman to test their love or whatever, see if she love him. If a woman did that to him, he gonna respect the game too. This is a game. May the best player win. You know what I mean? And it ain't about hurting nobody. It's just about being in agreement to do the right thing. That's all it is. Just being in an agreement to do the right thing. That's it. That's my take on that, man. That man spoke his mind. There's a lot of truth in that. That's how I feel about that. But the next time, it's been real. I'm Will. And all I'm trying to do is just get y'all to think about it. Peace.